7MTV, New Vision.
I was for my more about some cocra, Emra 7MTV. I got you say, I say, in some way, a cosso, a boabuana, your day, a bro. Facts. The shimney near my bow, now you know a default and common. Nina, a Ghana and common. Ghana, somebody, a far, will be a within a kwame or hene, Unyama. You're more ransom. And they said the crime scenes in Ghana are a costro, but I'm happy about the police statement currently in regards to immigration officer Steven. Well, you're an ancient figure who said the Paboniphobia Ekuno. Say, it's me a buying a car, police force a car, Nipa Bakwa, na your suspect say or no, and I would deal Sabon. Media from day one, because say, so share a name of course. A branch in many pabako and a year, sir. The Jomka said Omoko conducted a lot of investigation through the forensic unit of the CID of Ghana Police Service. I was very happy because SARS sector CID boss, Michiao, COP Lydia Donko. No boy Jumapa, Mestre. And dear me appeal to you, the forensic unit under Ghana Police. And the CID or Criminal Investigation Department of Ghana Police, the forensic unit, Mr. providing modern resources. Now, especially when you talk about the forensic DNA, whereby through scientific research and some principles and techniques, it's still the collected data of evidence in connection to crime. SAR unit, are very important. I know there are various sections under that unit, talking about ballistic firearms, talking about environmental, blah, blah. But when it comes to the DNA sector, because also the level of crimes are homicides, also felony, arson crimes, and all that. Social homicide, and also was the way up the way. And currently, the youth, only a very smart. They try to cover their tracks. Indeed, so when ya sa institution no one resource na oman ye very stronger. Obi be di boni enso ye ntimi nipa kra odi sa boni no. Indeed, say timi a resource sa section no under forensic unit na by providing them with proper modern resources, modern labs. And Obeboa said on conduct in the aspect of scientific principles, any research methodologies, and Obama itimi a collection of evidence from data sa forensic is about techniques and scientific research. Na itimi edi ubia ni sawo bonia unipa edi efenipe kumbo. It's my memo abaso. Police a release statement from the CID boss. A release statement in connection to evidence. Almost how can you know? Say nipa we suspect no. Every bomb a good year a course. And I believe that all the accomplices na almost every common in our through side investigations. Muma yenko na yen kutie sa statement CID boss were releasing na yentwa yenko so.
It's regarding the disappearance of Assistant Inspector Stephen Kinamwa, an immigration officer stationed at the Sports Department of the Ghana Immigration Headquarters in Accra. Investigations revealed that on 3rd July 2025, at approximately 8 p.m., the deceased left his residence at Ashoma Estate after receiving WhatsApp images of cash bundles from one Bright Awe, who requested to meet him at a spot at Ashoma Estate to settle an outstanding debt. According to the complainant, Mr. Amwa never returned home that night and his phone remained switched off thereafter. On 6 July 2025, subsequent police operations led to the arrest of suspect Bright Awe with aliases Robert or Highest Bright. During interrogation, he admitted to meeting and giving the deceased 500,000 cedis in cash on 3 July 2025 when they met at a spot at Ashoma Estate. He claimed that he instructed the deceased to use 200,000 Ghana cedis to pay off certain debts and hold the remaining 300,000 cedis for later collection. However, the suspect failed to clearly explain the source of the funds and provided conflicting statements which heightened suspicions of foul play. He was arraigned before the Kwabena Circuit Court on 8 July 2025 on a provisional charge of kidnapping. On the morning of 9 July 2025, police discovered a severely burnt body in a gutter near GBC Satellite opposite Comet Estate in Accra. The body was conveyed to the police hospital morgue. Following this discovery, investigators from the Kwabena police joined the crime scene and later proceeded with the complainant and 6 relatives to the morgue. Despite the extent of the burns, the relatives positively identified the body as that of Stephen King Amwa, who had been missing since 3 July 2025. The investigation took a decisive turn on 16 July 2025 when the CID, supported by officers from the Counter-Terrorism Unit and the Kwabena District Police, visited the suspect's residence. A forensic inspection revealed the following: blood stains in the living room and evidence of attempted cleanup, freshly sprayed walls, an empty can of spray paint. A search of a secondary crime scene near the GBC Satellite area also uncovered a burnt woolen carpet stained with blood and partially burnt camouflage fabric. These items were photographed, retrieved, and processed for forensic analysis. On 24 July, police obtained a warrant from the court to search a particular room in the suspect's house. A search in the room revealed more blood stains which were photographed and samples were collected for forensic analysis. A further search in the bushes about 100 meters from the suspect's house also led to the retrieval of a fufu pestle with blood stains all over it wrapped in polythene. Police also impounded the suspect's vehicle in which some blood stains were also seen, and same was collected for analysis. I wish to state that the initial blood samples collected have tested positive for human blood. To aid the investigation, the deceased mother and son have provided samples for DNA profiling. In the face of these pieces of evidence, the suspect, who was initially charged with kidnapping, has since been rearrested and formally charged with murder. He is currently on remand following his appearance before the Adabraka District Court and is scheduled to reappear on 8 August 2025. A special operation is currently underway to identify and arrest his accomplices, and we are following other vital leads to gather all necessary evidence against the suspect and his accomplices. The Ghana Police Service wishes to assure the public that the investigation remains ongoing and that every effort is being made to ensure that all the perpetrators are brought to justice.
Abusiafo sɛ wotie ya na ɛkyerɛ sɛ abranteɛ no wohwɛ bɔne a wodiiɛ no a paint wɔ ne dɛm stains of blood ɛwɔ dan ho but ɔbɔ mmɔden sɛ ɔde paint ɛbɛkata so. Yɛkɔhu wɔma ɛnso so a yɛakyerɛ ho na yɛsane saa rɔba no firi wɔma no pistol no ho no na sɛ yɛhu sɛ stains ɛwɔ wɔma no ho nyinaa. Wɔma yɛde wɔ fufuo yi o. But I said, there was a very serious, fight between Nipana Awonu and Omomo Yomadin said, Omubikunu. What I say? Say, police at Tinia organizes animal wing na a chess investigations are a course on Edimu Yefa about somebody I can say Emma Police Service. Na yen she a quiet be fastening a dim rano, a beto baby a done. Still crime scenes. Mami bi ono so or War Lands Commission or recently. I think say it's part of the executives when it comes to the Land Commission. Na ono so share na ye wono. Ye ko hu no wono so nipa boni fodie kunu no na papa to forest bi no. Ya ko hu body no amasisi a ye the mortuary. Aden na crime scenes crimes na cause especially killing, homicides, felony, arson. When you talk about arson, that is a very serious criminal act. Nipa boninia or shed that deliberately, not or set fire to property. Recently, ya tise ejashishe Emma, and then 3 days ya a baby legend, living legend, a year with Rasto, or no so baby or ye juma a washi. Ye musa ya wuse a yana will be in a shedder and our lija at 2 baby a shiana elganha. And now set a circuit and a creating sa ejashishe na sa nyama we na was a police for year investigation, proper investigation, because what people do, they say, will be a honor free set, waiting yashi baby, nipa shia, ye wunipa crowd ye day, or it would this abonino, and on your friend arson. It's a serious criminal offense. So we jabber to baby say will be property and shake it in the kunipa. Sanya money in a koso. We have to look into it and break those crime actors into book. The few crimes are equal so near the equal between the OSP and some individuals via Omoa Ben and Samoa Ekoswa. Recently, so teacher my own to me as Samoa. Still not chairman own to me so a report in the whole OSP office. I will also it was all boy investigation concerning allegations to see and that honum Emma chairman own to me. OSP as Edison the other two you say Afenyo Markets honorable our minority leader and also a reporter of him the office now in Cindy or Honumua in Mississippi. OSP amount for Bissano questions for say or right to say Oti Ekase Oma will be bail. When na a near ma Ecoso Canadian Japan so the same year to drop no watch the choir and fast way appointed OSP. So you say OSP no Ekufuado, the former president of the Republic, and our establishes our office no appointed Kwesi Ejaben. It's already the first office of the special prosecutor OSP. Only the first person I appointed no and take his office no by the La Akufo-Addo, the former president of the Republic. Now man for say one wa appointed no na afi wadane nani area tre them call for so. Enti amount for say OSP no acquire with the NPP4 no first matches where NDC me and NPP4 be appointed man by office. Ghana mind in I am mind and someone a day a brave when I hire 7M TV. Who subscribe to the channel now? But more than say or subscribe to your channel now. YouTube A7M TV. So and Facebook A7M TV. TikTok A7M TV. And between Edema and Nista Yamachadi and a Kwame or Henry Yama. That's a ne. The sound we share. None of Kairos almost saw us ready the braille. A Home Safe Trust Ghana. Home Safe Trust Ghana is the demand which phone call. Say Afina or Twasso, Afina city for renovation away. But what is said obey Home Safe Trust Ghana. Now ometini and no and digimedi am an fair. You better say she be Macau.
7M TV, new vision.